Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mythgard and Middle-earth. My name is Corey Olsen, the Tolkien Professor, joined as always by my friend Gryfflet, who is back in Lingris. Atli Spider-bane, I would like to give him credit for being enormously patient, as he's been sitting there stoically with great dwarvish endurance, enduring some sort of extreme pain or discomfort. It's hard to tell on account of how, stoic and dwarfly he is. But anyway, we got to find out what's going on with Atli Spider-bane. If you'll remember, Gryfflet is coming to the very end of Mordor. We have mostly finished the landscape of Agarnaith, and we're now following the epic quest line. The end of the epic quest line. So I'm trying to achieve some kind of closure on the Lhaereth plot line here. And I think I have to gather that between I think I'm done with the landscape quests, the side quests in Agarnaith. At least I got the quest completion deed, so I think that's it. And now, but with the epic quest line, and then I guess the raid we have to do also. So anyway, we'll see what's going on here. It is possible, by the way, I may need help. Well, if I get to the raids, I'm definitely going to need help. But we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that far or not. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So, okay. Meantime, so the exact quest that I'm doing is chapter 4.2, where I'm now finding the area in Lingris near the falls. Zaghárog. So the spirit showed me that I have to kill something down by the waterfall here in Lingris. And I'm hoping it is an Atli Spider-bane that it wants me to kill, because the thing is untrustworthy, right? But let's see what Atli Spider-bane actually has to say about this. I almost killed it, but now it returns. Oh, hi. Yikes. Okay. Right. Seems to be mostly dead already. Oh, because he almost killed it. Yeah. What is going on here? Why am I not able to attack it? What is the problem? Why are none of my skills working? I don't understand. Seriously. All of my skills are not working. What is happening here? And I can't move either. Oh, well, that one worked. None of these are working. Did that one work? No. Alright. Let's just try this again. What happened there? I've never seen that in my life. Anyone have any explanation for that particular phenomenon? I mean, you saw that, right? All my skills were just acting as if I weren't targeting it or something. All right. Let me give that a second here. Allow my healing skills to reset. Because that was crazy. Huh. Yeah. So that's just rubber banding? Regular old rubber... Yeah, the rubber banding. That's pretty bad. Huh. I can't go anywhere. This has never happened to me. I've never... Oh, I almost went somewhere. Huh. I am really not sure what to say here. I don't think this is a me problem. But this quest seemed to work just fine for that other guy. My internet seems to be fine. Just like running a quick test here. Stream seems to be working fine. Yeah. My internet is just fine. Should I log out and log back in again? Is that a thing that works? Let me try it. So weird. Yeah, I'm turning the game off and on again. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hang on. Okay. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try coming in again. Okay. Great. Here we go. Yeah, I understand there were some kind of technical problems happening with the game yesterday, weren't there? I saw some social media notifications about that. I'm on Peregrine, the server. Okay. Phil, I agree that artwork is intriguing. The Harad artwork. Okay. Can I run away? Oh, this is a good sign. Okay, like being attacked by spiderlings isn't necessarily a good sign. Fine. Okay. Let's try this again now. However, I'm certainly glad that it does not appear, in fact, to be Atli Spider-bane himself that I'm... All right. Well, that went a little bit better. You don't have anything else to say, Atli? Thanks for finishing the job, Gryfflet. That was quite a fight. Well, actually, it was quite a scene, I will tell you. One thing and another. All right. Good. Got out of our lag spike. All right. Zaghárog outside. Talk to Zaghárog. Okay. Let's go back to Zaghárog. Thank you, Atli, for doing 80% of that work. I really don't feel like I contributed all that much. What do you have to say, Harthalin?
You have done as the spirit asked. Will he do as he promised?
Why does he care about that particular spider? Will I get the story, do you think? Unlike your previous visit, Zaghárog does not make you wait this time. He is present immediately, with a hungering and eager need. The spider is slain, you say, and Zaghárog's confusion is apparent. You see the hidden gully in Lingris once again, and feel the stalking shadow, and hear Atli Spider-bane bellow his battle cry. A feeling of great insistence spears at you. Over and over, oh dear. The spider, you say once again, and Zaghárog responds at once. The dwarf. No, you respond. You are buffeted by disappointment and anger. The spirit's rage is a crushing ceiling that presses down on you. It is a cauldron of boiling fire that scalds you. It is a torrent of icy rain that freezes and pierces your skin. It passes and Zaghárog's rage is replaced with a sullen resentment. Where will the masters meet? You ask once again. And Zaghárog shows you the 9 dying fish, inexplicably and inexorably breathing their last. Finally, the images fade, but your feet are compelled to walk to the northwest. Zaghárog remains, nursing his disappointment, but you are confident he has given you what you need. What do you have against Atli Spider-bane? I feared the worst there.
That is all he has given us?
I know, Harthalin, it's not super useful, right? Maybe it's this thing on the map that isn't labeled? That's my guess. Alright. Well, let's stealth up and see what we can do. Oh, I forget how annoying it is to get out of here. Okay. Alright. Lots of AoE fire drakes. So I need to head due north from here to get around that... Oh, come on, Mr. Fire Drake. I'm not trying to cause any problems here. Darn it. Pulling me out of stealth. Okay. We're not making much progress. There's our lava river there that we're going to try to go around. I think let's get up to the road. At least the rockworms I don't have to worry about being out of their AoE. Okay. Alright, let's go back up to the road. Rather than trying to go overland down here. We'll go up around that ridge and then see where we can go. I think the ring nearby was... The ring on the map is... Oh. Wait, he wanted me to walk, like, just exactly northwest from there? I was, like, looking bigger picture on the map, I admit. Now I want to see what that thing is. Anyway, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is just northwest of him. Okay. Mount Doom fills your vision, and you know at once the masters will meet on the slopes of Orodruin. Okay. So I had to be in that spot to be inspired with this information. Okay, fine. Now Harthalin wants to talk to me.
Of course. How did I not see it?
Orodruin stands between the lands the Masters of Mordor have claimed for themselves, and on the slopes of Mount Doom they will feel most secure from the treachery of their rivals. That is where the meeting will take place, I am certain of it.
You will need a disguise of some kind if you are to attend the meeting in secret.
Okay. It will be easier to gain access to this meeting in the open air than it would be to pass the guards of Seregost or any of the fortresses of Mordor, but that is not to say it will be a simple matter. You will need a disguise of some kind to get near to any of the masters without their knowledge, but what sort of raiment will serve that purpose I cannot say. Mithrandir may know better than I, Gryfflet. Return to him in Minas Tirith and consult the wizard, and I will continue to monitor Lhaereth's progress in plague-making. All right. I have a feeling that this whole quest line is one I'm going to be really grateful to have mithril coins for. All right. Minas Tirith still looking a mess. So that kind of places us chronologically.
What brings you back to the city?
Have you learned if Lhaereth is near to achieving her goal? You tell Mithrandir that Harthalin is studying the effects of Athalas on the samples you collected in Agarnaith, but that you have learned a meeting of the Masters of Mordor will occur on the slopes of Orodruin. You intend to gain access to this meeting? You might learn much that would be of use, but it would be very dangerous. You will need raiment of disguise if you are to avoid detection. Ah, I know what will serve. The Gurzul, and indeed many others in Mordor, rely upon their slaves for labor in the many menial tasks that keep the iron wheel of Gorgoroth turning. As a result, obedient slaves often pass beneath notice. I suspect that the Masters of Mordor do not even see them, though they rely upon their presence. If you were to obtain the rags worn by the freed Nirnhoth that were brought to the city, a tailor in Minas Tirith might be able to fashion a suitable disguise for you. I last saw some of the freed Nirnhoth on the northeast side of the Third Circle, trying to become comfortable in their new home. I will meet you at Cirith Gorgor when you have arranged for a disguise with the tailor. Okay. Northeast side of the Third Circle. Where exactly am I? I'm right inside the gates. Okay. And there are no more stable masters in Minas Tirith. Okay. All the stable masters are out of business. Let's go find the Nirnhoth. I guess. So, we know in the book, the Nirnhoth are awarded lands of their own. Aragorn gives them the land, the arable land around the Sea of Nirn, to be a land of their own to live in. Oh, look, I actually took a corner too sharply. That's something on my war steed. It's not normally the problem I have. But, whoop. There we go. About face. Okay, now I gotta go this way. Get up to the third. So yeah, so they're going to, but of course, in the game, we don't have access to the Sea of Nirn yet, which means it must not be quite ready for the Nirnhoth, so, okay. Let's see if I can remember where the ramp is to the Third Circle. How far? Okay, yes, I'm getting close. Okay. Around this corner. Yes. Okay. Gonna find me some Nirnhoth rags. Stop. About face. Okay. Let's go on foot from here. Well, actually, hang on. Oh yeah, we're close. Hey guys. I found a group of Nirnhoth.
You are not here to send us back to Mordor? Promise me.
Oh, see, I wonder how that's pronounced. Huja? Huya? I'll go with Huya. I wonder how the J works in Nirnhoth mode. Huya listens to your request, and slowly his look of fear is replaced with caution. You do not want to do this, Gryfflet. Aram and Atli were in the service of Ugrukhôr's table, and the tales they have told of his cruelty are beyond belief. If you try to deceive him, you will be found out, and death could not come swiftly enough for you. I retained the clothes I wore in servitude, for some part of me believed I would not long be free of it. There was a part of me, too, that feared to dispose of them. Why? The reason must appear foolish to you, but I thought if I no longer had them at hand, I would forget the time I spent in servitude, or the family and friends I lost in those years. I will give them to you for this reason, Gryfflet. You will use them to help put an end to Ugrukhôr and others like him, for Aram and for Atli and for their families and mine. May they be of use to you, and I will not try to feel their loss overmuch. It will not be easy, but it will be worthwhile if this act helps free my people and puts an end to their misery and torment in Mordor. Okay. With a hopeful smile, Huya gives me his rags. Okay, so now I need a tailor who is fortuitously on this circle. Okay. You know, it's interesting to me. I barely remember this quest. So I've done this once before because I've done all the... so just to remind folks, because it's actually relevant coming up soon, I have two characters that I stream. Wiegand, who's a guardian, who's the very first Locho character I ever made, and Gryfflet, of course, my burglar here. Gryfflet is my completionist, and with Gryfflet, every Fridays, I go through the full story. Like, basically, my goal with Gryfflet is to experience the full story of Lotro. Every quest. Not all the deeds. You know, I'm not a total completionist, but a quest completionist is Gryfflet. And so he's been a full quest completionist since, like, he did many of the quests early in the game, but I became a full completionist at in Dunland, I think it was, and so all of Dunland and the Great River and Rohan and Gondor and Ithilien and Mordor. So, and that's been great fun. I've been really loving that. Hang on. Here's line.
You wish me to modify these so you may wear them? These are mere rags.
Are you sure you would not prefer the latest fashions of the city instead? These are little more than dirty rags. Very well, I will do what I can. I will send them along to you when they are finished. Oh, look, it's Ayorzén, the suddenly present.
You are up to something.
I overheard your directions for the tailor, and there can be only one reason for you to wear the clothes of the Nirnhoth. You plan to sneak into one of the fortresses in Mordor. Do not try to deny it. Ayorzén knows whatever you might say would be a lie. He is often called Ayorzén the Perceptive, after all. Ayorzén looks from side to side and shifts his weight from one foot to the other. When he speaks again, the words come in a rush and a tumble, as if he were embarrassed to speak them. There are none in this city that Ayorzén would consider a friend, but you may be nearest to that lofty prize, Gryfflet. If you do not get yourself killed climbing the walls of Seregost or rattling the bars of Nairband, you may hope to achieve my friendship in time. But Ayorzén does not befriend corpses. Ayorzén speaks more softly now, and his words are earnest in a way you have rarely heard from the Kundalar chief. I think you are a fool to attempt this, but I will share something with you in the hope that it may improve your chance of survival. The bosses pay no heed to their servants or their slaves as long as they are obedient. That will change in an instant if the servant disobeys. You must do whatever you are commanded to do, or they will see through your disguise. This should serve you well with Ugrukhôr, Dulgabêth, or any of their minions. But there is one you should beware in any circumstance. Whatever Urudani has become, I do not think she will be blinded by your appearance. She may be more sensitive to your deception. You must try and keep away from Urudani at any cost. I have done all I can do, Gryfflet. It is more than anyone else would do, but this city is confusing and unpleasant, and if I am stuck here, I would rather have someone such as you to hear my complaints. Keep that in mind when you sojourn on your foolish errand, and let it inspire you to subtlety. I am Ayorzén the Subtle. Okay. Thanks, Ayorzén. Really, you're a pal. Oh, good. Gandalf's going to take me back to Cirith Gorgor. Does the tailor know to have them delivered here? Where are we? Oh, we're at the Morannon. Okay, sure. You're right, Cirith Gorgor. I just said it. Okay.
Did you arrange for a disguise?
It's nearly time.
It seems the meeting is soon to commence.
You have returned just in time, for it seems the meeting is soon to commence. Spies have reported large enemy groups moving towards Orodruin from different strongholds in Gorgoroth. They appear to be making for Amon Tower. Tower? Probably Tower? I'm guessing? A structure on the side of Mount Doom. Ah, that's probably the thing I was looking at. Are you prepared? Speak to me when you're ready to leave, but do not take too long. Time is short, and you must not miss this meeting. Okay.
You go into great danger. Keep below notice, or none will be able to save you.
I'm ready. This is just Gryfflet's speed.
Remain alert. You go among our enemies, and will be in grave danger if you are discovered.
Alright, come on, Gryfflet. Let me look at you. Looking good. You still got your fancy shoes, though. Come on. Well, hopefully they won't look at your feet. Hey there, Knight of Dulgabêth. You did not arrive with the others. Do you fear the lash? Do you not fear the lash, is what I mean? Ha! It is no concern of mine. Climb the stairs and look for the others of your kind if you dare. Dulgabêth will deal whatever punishment he deems sufficient. I look forward to the music of your screams, slave. Now go. Go! Go ahead. All right. Up we go. It's great. Sorry, I didn't finish my thought about following the epic quest. I'll continue that when I am between dialogue to read. Hey there, Yadafal. Alright, I probably shouldn't talk to you. Up we go. We are where I think we are. Yeah, that's right. That place that I saw on the map. Yeah, nice. Good. From this landing, you can see other slaves by the pillars to the southeast. What else can I see? Ah, the broken top of Orodruin. Oh, there's Urudani to not go near. Yeah, I think I don't want to go her way. Hush, folks. Keep it down. I do not feel well. What did the mistress give to me? Oh, dear. Slaves, do not linger here. Thy masters call for thee. All right. Sorry, we're walking. No choice. Okay, don't get close to Urudani. Alright, we're just gonna stand here, ish. He knows the time that was chosen. Who's this? Is that Dulgabêth? Yeah. He delays his arrival. Oh, look at this. To all the Ghurs, you'll feel the passage of time so keenly. Urudani should be grateful I freed her from those bonds. Oh, Borangos is here too. Bah, Ugrukhôr will pay for this. You know he will, my love. Oh, it's Lhaereth. She doesn't look much at all like an Ewok anymore. He is here! Okay, there's Ugrukhôr. Ugrukhôr, didst thou lose thy way? I came here out of respect for Lhaereth and for Borangos. Have your say and be done with it, worm. Oh, I will have it, and thou wilt hear me. Okay. Are we walking? We are met at Aman'Thor, a place of great significance. Better view. It was here that Lord Sauron bound the Nazgul to his will. Oh, really? Whenever the Nine were defeated, it was to Aman'Thor they returned. Oh, right, this is where they came after the Fords. Now our master is gone, and the Nazgul with him. We are met here to fashion the new order. Great though our powers be, we do not possess the strength of Lord Sauron. I noticed that too. We cannot rule singularly. It is with that in mind that Lhaereth has proposed a union. She and I will wed, and together we will become the regents of Mordor. Ugrukhôr is going to love this plan. Is that so? Where do you stand, Borangos? Do you support this union? If he does not, he will face the wrath of both Lhaereth and the heir of Sauron. It does sound like I speak now or forever hold your peace moment. I wonder, says Borangos. I have a gift for you, my love. This is getting cloying. One of my slaves carries it. Let me retrieve it for you. Oh dear. No, not me. No. Oh dear. I cannot. Something is wrong. The slave collapses, and as he falls, a pouch drops from his hand. Okay. Such weak bodies. You, then, bring it to me. Okay. Actually, you know, with that face mask, you do look a little bit like an Ewok. I can kind of see the resemblance. Maybe she used to be a cute Ewok and then was twisted into this bat-like shape. Lhaereth barely looks at you as she takes the pouch from your hands. Stay here, slave. I may have further use for you, she says, an unmistakable air of menace in her voice. Stay here and you may remain useful. Okay. I need no gift but thy loyalty, Lhaereth. Now comes my first command as Mordor's regent. Seize Ugrukhôr, my knights. I order he be put to death. Wait. Did Ugrukhôr actually come with, like, no backup? There will be no union. There will only be vengeance. What is this? Oh, God. Ooh, death comes for you, Dulgabêth, and for your servants. I am the last of my kind. Oh, dear. For my long and loyal service, Sauron promised me a child. One child only, he said to me. But after my victory is complete and my rule stretches from the sundering sea to the uttermost east, now that victory will never come, all because of your cowardice, pitiful Mouth of Sauron. Gondor brought swords to the Black Gate and you ran. Well, that's true. Sauron's heir? No, you are Sauron's undoing. That seems a little irrational, Lhaereth. You failed, Sauron. I will not. Did they, not know about the Ring of Power or something? You ran from Gondor, and you ran from Sauron, but you could not run from me. All right. Who here possesses a better claim than Lhaereth? Oh, there's Uridani. I thought she would be coming up behind me. There are none. I claim dominion over Mordor. There is still that inconvenient factor of the army of Gondor. Who will swear fealty to Lhaereth? Well, Ugrukhôr, it will be my pleasure to do so. This amuses me. I, too, will swear this. I have business with another who failed Sauron. He now hides within Minas Morgul. I want his head. Is Ugrukhôr going to go fetch it for you? Now, my subjects, bring death to my foes. You have learned much, but now you should escape down the stairs before you're discovered. Okay. We're walking. We're walking. We're running. What was the way? This way? Wrong balcony, Gryfflet. Oh, right, this is where Udani was standing before. Okay, we're escaping down the stairs. Without being discovered. More of all servants. Phew, that was close. Yes, Borangos was very slow and thoughtful like an ant.
Mordor has been united. I do not know what to do.
You learn much of value at Amon Tower, but it has not eased my worries. Indeed, it has caused them to increase in potency. Where before the Masters of Mordor vied among themselves for control, it seems they might waste years on their infighting. Now they have set aside many of their differences, at least for the time being. This is the worst outcome for Gondor, my friend. Mordor has been united beneath a common purpose. I do not know what to do. His words hang in the air, unexpected and welcome. I need to think, my friend. I will call for you when I have decided what can be done. It cannot be long. It must not. Lhaereth and her allies will not wait for us to be ready. And in addition, Gandalf, I need the rest of those blood-stained pages.
Against us does not lend itself to easy solutions.
It doesn't. Before the meeting with the Masters, I feared the ascendancy of Dulgabêth, the Mouth of Sauron. Now he is dead, and there are others arrayed before us, wielders of powerful weapons and forgers of unexpected alliances. Lhaereth the Stained, Borangos the Horror, Ugrukhôr of the Gurzu. These names are to be feared individually, but when they share our destruction as a common purpose, we must not fear them, we must fight them. Rather let the Masters of Mordor fear us. Are we not united against them? Scouts of many lands, of many backgrounds, adventure even now in Gorgoroth, and they pursue knowledge that might bring about the undoing of these masters. Seek first Gwythyr of Gondor, near the ruins of Dingarth in Doromarth, and then look for Harthalin, west of Faltor Gam in Agarnaith. On your way back to me, pass through Talith Urui and consult with Thenka of the Rohirrim. These three reports may help us to form an effective strategy. Okay. Thank you, Mithril Coins. I mean, I have thoroughly explored Mordor, so I could find them. Okay, here's Gwydir.
Orcs and evil men have been stirred into sudden wakefulness.
Gryfflet, I did not expect to see you. Has this sudden movement of troops drawn your attention too? It is not? Then allow me to tell you what I have seen, and perhaps you will know what has caused it. Orcs and evil men have been stirred into sudden wakefulness by some directive that is unknown to me. Small groups of these foes have traveled across Udun and Doromarth since I came to this inhospitable place, but never in such numbers. I believe they received urgent orders from one of their leaders, and it has compelled them to depart the Doomfold with some haste. But I cannot say where they have gone, for I do not know it. But this I do know. They go where they can do the most damage to Gondor or her allies. How can it be otherwise? Other scouts may know more. Go to them with speed and match that of our foes. I think I can beat the speed of your foes. Wham! Where are we, Harthalin? Oh, Agarnaith, still.
I encountered something most peculiar, and want to hear your thoughts.
Not far from here, I tracked a company of Ugrukhôr's orcs through the swamp, intending to surprise them at the right moment and make them corpses. Before such a moment presented itself, I was robbed of my prey. Another party fell upon the orcs and rended them all to pieces. The ambushes were merivile, Gryfflet. They swooped down from the height and left no orc alive. But I thought Ugrukhôr and Lhaereth were allies? Why are their minions slaying each other? Harthalin smiles grimly. I do not complain. There is something strange in this, and if we learn what has them at odds, we might turn it to our advantage. Okay. And now we are, okay, just south of Agarnaith, north of Nargroth.
I am all right now. Do not trouble yourself.
I engaged in battle with a party of orcs, but the fighting went well. It went against me, and I sustained this injury. I thought my days were done, but the creatures did not stay to ensure it. Their leaders called them away before they made sure I would not recover. To think I would have names such as Plakash and Durklat to thank for my life, but that is now so. The orcs were looking for someone. They spoke of the Weeping Warrior as they departed. Their language is harsh and guttural. I could not make much sense of their talk, but I think Ugrukhôr ordered them to find this warrior at all cost. They split into two groups as they left me, and Plakash and Durklat planned to return to Durthang and Cirith Ungol to regroup. Do not worry about me, Gryfflet. I am mostly recovered from my injury. I give thanks to no orc, but still I am grateful that Ugrukhôr's minions feared his commands enough to leave me carelessly behind, still alive. All right. This is why I like you, Gryfflet. Before it seemed the forces arranged against us...
I like you, my friend.
Sorry. Before it seemed the forces arranged against us had the upper hand, but now you return with information we can use to oppose our enemies. What has caused this rift between Ugrukhôr and Lhaereth, and for what fell purpose do Ugrukhôr's orcs seek the Weeping Warrior?
Yes, I know of the one called Karazgar, the Weeping Warrior.
He is numbered among the Gurzul and has crossed my path before, though not for many years. I have known him to be active primarily in the east and in the north, but in times of great strife I have heard reports he was seen further afield and in unexpected places. I find it curious that none have seen him in Gorgoroth of late, and you did not see him at the meeting of the Masters. He is missing, and his absence troubles me. Why did he not come to Gorgoroth when Sauron had need of him, as did others among the Gurzul? Why does Ugrukhôr seek him now, and for what purpose? Find one of the leaders of whom Thenka spoke, either Plakash or Durklat, and you may learn why they search for Karazgar. Thenka believed the orcs made for Durthang or Cirith Ungol. Go to one of these towers and compel the orc to divulge his orders. Now, darn it, because I have an option, I don't get mithril coins. No, that's fine. We will go... from here into Udun. Let's just go down to Durthang. Okay. All right. Well, that will give me time to finish what I'm saying before, because I said I'm really enjoying today going through the epic quest line, because I have almost no memory of this. So as I was saying, I streamed 2 characters. There's Gryfflet, of course, and Wigand, my first ever character. But I only stream Wigand like once a year, when I do my annual Lotro marathon. And Wigand has been forging ahead. Gryfflet is a quest completionist, getting the full story, which is very satisfying and enjoyable. Wigand forges on ahead, just following the epic quest line, focusing on that so that I can kind of see more ahead of the full story of the game. I started doing that when, I was, so the problem I always have is that they can actually develop the game faster than I can play it. So I wanted to, wow, yeah. The mobs are grayed out here to me. I didn't even notice that. Anyway, I think I'll take the next turning after this one. Yeah. So I wanted to move ahead and see more of things. So Wigand has been through where Wigand is I've gotten him up. He's mostly through the Iron Hills now. And getting ready to head towards Gundabad. So that's still all the farther I've gotten as far as actually seeing the Lotro game content. However, I'm just kind of reflecting today. That means, so last year's marathon, I was doing the Iron Hills. And the year before that, I did... basically, I'm trying to figure out how many years it was. I did Mordor in pretty much one sitting. I did... yeah. I did Mordor pretty much in one marathon. Then we did like the Iron Hills the next year, and I think the Grey Mountains after that last year. And also Minas Morgul. I did Minas Morgul too. I think last year was Minas Morgul, wasn't it? That means it's 3 years ago, because it's almost time for the marathon again. I'm going to be doing that in just a few weeks. November 1st is the... okay. Up here. November 1st is my date for my next Wigand marathon, where I'm going to do as much of Gundabad as I can. That's my goal. I sometimes I set like a specific goal, like I wanted to complete Minas Morgul. I think that was last year. I gather that attempting to complete all of Gundabad in one marathon is probably fairly ambitious. But oh yeah, that is the day of the time change, isn't it? Here in America. Okay. Oh, is he inside? Yeah, I have to go inside, apparently. I do remember when I did all of Moria in one live stream. That was intense. If I can do all of Gundabad, I'll try. I'm gonna have a go. I'm gonna go as far as I can go. But I don't want to promise, because I don't know how rash a promise it is. I don't want to. I've read way too much Arthurian literature to like make rash vows. So I'm not gonna make a rash vow. Okay, now he is in here somewhere. I don't even really need to stealth myself, but... okay, I vaguely remember how this works. There he is. Anyway, my point is, It was I believe 3 calendar years ago that I did the Mordor Epic Quest line with Wiggend, and I barely remember it. Which means I think that Gryfflet is gaining on Wiggend. Perhaps not. Where was Gryfflet 3 years ago? I wonder what their comparative rates are. Anyway, there's Plakash.
Ha! What did you hope to gain by coming here? A quick death? Plakash will be happy to give it to you, as he has given death to so many other fools who dared the fortress of Durthang. Speak your last words, and I will spill your guts and inspect them for both fearlessness and foolishness.
You stand your ground and demand to know his business with a weeping warrior. Plakash bares his teeth and eyes you warily.
Karazgar, eh? Why should I tell you anything, brazen hobbit? Ugrukhôr wants him. Weeping Warrior knows something about this artifact Bugdatish, and the captain of the pit is going to make him talk. My boys found out where he went. Hill of Sorcery in the old woods, where the big bosses used to tramp. My boys have already set out, and I'll follow them next. But I'll take care of you. But first I'll take care of you. I'll open you up and see what makes you bold enough to ask questions of Plakash.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to pan out for you, Plakash. Was he not supposed to die? His health meter went green right before he killed over. Okay, Phil, so I was in Gondor? I was, session 30 of Gondor? 3 years ago? Whoa. Huh. So that means in 3 years, Gryfflet has done all of Minas Tirith, all of Ithilien, and almost all of Mordor. Yeah, I think they're going about the same pace, actually. I think so. I've done 3, whereas like Wiggend in that time did the Iron Hills, the Grey Mountains, Minas Morgul. Yeah, interesting. Okay, back to Mithrandir. Kind of end up in his personal space.
Did you learn why Ugrukhôr seeks the Weeping Warrior?
Or where the orcs have gone in search of him? I see from your expression that you learned something of use, but perhaps not the entirety of what we sought?
You recount what you were able to learn, and Mithrandir briefly considers the orc's words.
It is better than I feared, Gryfflet. There are still gaps in our knowledge, but the orc has given us more than I expected. It appears that Ugrukhôr expects to find Karazgar at the Hill of Sorcery, a phrase used in relation to the fortress of the Necromancer. Yes, I speak of Dol Guldur. That must be where Karazgar has gone, and it would appear he searches for an artifact, something called Bugdatish. I have never before heard this name, but that means little. There is room among the dark arts of Sauron for such mysteries. If you are to search for Karazgar at Dol Guldur, you will need to make haste. The Lord and Lady of Lorien have entered Mirkwood and prepare to raise the fortress. The final mission of the Golden Host is underway, and if you are to find the Weeping Warrior and get some answers about this relic he seeks, you must leave at once. Do not stand around gawking at me, Gryfflet. Go, and quickly!
Find Galadriel and Celeborn outside Thangulhad at the Gathboors area of southern Mirkwood. Okay. That appears to bring the Mordor segment of the epic quest to completion. So I have followed that line to its end. What this means... I don't even know what this means. Where do I find my last 6 pages? I'm not leaving Mordor without them.
Oh yeah, the Mythmoot game night is my other annual stream. It's different. I do that with different people. Sometimes I create a new character. Sometimes I will run either Gryfflet or Wigand for that one. But that's usually, it's not just like continuing. There are like there's the forward progression of both Wigand and Gryfflet, and usually at the Mythmoot stream I'm not trying to do either one. Okay. Edith, I did finish Wiesnock's quests and came to the end of the quest lines in Agarnaith entirely. So, what is it? Is it instances? How do I get to Seregost? Weren't we supposed to attack Seregost or something? Oh, what deed have I completed? Ah, I completed the Tales of Gorgoroth. See, like, there you go. Done with, that says done with Mordor, except I'm not done with Mordor. Am I? Because of this quest. So all of these category of deeds I love to finish. Okay, so I want to do the Seregoth instance. Okay. So I think it's instance time to finish the lore quests. Then we'll be done with Mordor. Okay, so what's going on? What do we have? Non-scaling instances. Angmar, Gartha Garwin, Isengard, Lothlorien, Moria. Okay. The Abyss of Mordath. Okay, I can't do that one, apparently. Battle of Pelennor Fields? What am I missing here? Skirmishes? Other? Weird. I'm at loose ends here. Battle Plateau of Gorgoroth. Court of Seregost. I can't do it. What do I have to do it? Dungeons of Narbond? Hang on. No, that's just not what I meant at all. Okay. So, the Abyss of Mordath, Narbond Prison, and the Court of Seregost. Yeah, Dungeons of Narbond, Court of Seregost, and that other one down in the non-scalings. Abyss of Mordath. What gives? Why can't I do those? Oh. I need to discover the entrance? Oh, okay. I gotta roll up to the entrance. Okay. Fine. Where's that? I'm gonna guess the Seregost one is like in Seregost. That's just a theory, mind. But let's go back to Agarnaith. I have to find the Bloody Watcher statue to trigger the Rapper quest. So out of curiosity, how on earth am I meant to know this? I mean, here I am, playing the game in completionist style, I would add. At least quest completionist style. How would I know that there's a Watcher statue I've got to find that I've just never chatted with? Okay. Anyway, so where's the... Yeah. Well, let us consult our friends, the Lotro Wiki, shall we? Because the map gives me no hint. The people give me no hint. That is, the NPCs give me no hint. Is Faeron? No, no one will talk to me. It's like we've never even met before. No one has any interest.
Let us not tarry.
Huh. So these are like recipes I can get? Weird. Okay, anyway. So do I just go to the entrance, or is this... Where's this watcher that I have to find? A statue? But where's the statue? Like, where on earth in Mordor do I look? In this part of Mordor? So there's like no hints of any kind that I can get as to figure this out. Like, when this area was first released, how did anybody deal here? It's at the entrance to Seregost? Fine. Okay. Let's see. Let's go up to Seregost, because we need to get in. The allegiance quests send you there? Really? So if I go and do the Hobbits, hang on a second. If I go and do the Hobbit story now, which I was gonna do when I finished Mordor, but if I go and do the Hobbit story now, it'll trigger me to this quest? Like at the end of it or something? Or in the middle of it? Huh. So I do have, like, I think I'm more or less prepared. Like, again, I don't even understand how this works, but I've claimed the first, what, 22? Whatever. Again, I don't understand this, but I have what looks like the first 5 chapters. I think I did the first chapter. So I got 4 Hobbit allegiance quests I can do, I guess, but I don't know how to get them or where to go exactly. Okay, well, let me just see if there's just an area I can go to and get in, then fine. If it's a 3-man quest, I probably don't need a whole bunch of people. Druid's Fire, do you think it would be prudent for me to bring a healer? Think Kyriana might want to join Gryfflet? Because if it's a 3-man, I'll probably need a healer. But I think with a healer, I'd probably be fine. I've rarely found that 3-man quests actually need 3 people. Okay. How are we doing? Alright, we're getting close. I mean, I can see Seregost right there, but... Let's stealth up on foot now. You know, it's going to be so pleasant to be in Mirkwood. Mirkwood is so much more cheerful than Mordor. Yeah, Gryfflet is not, he's a little bit over level. Actually, probably not even if it's one night. Well, I can't even tell. Yeah, it's probably what, 114? So he's 4 levels up. Ah, there we go. Before you looms a grotesque stone figure. The bloody waters of the Chadash run down its features, making it almost feel alive. As you study its features, you are unsettled to realize that its gaze is piercing into you, examining your thoughts. Your mind drifts to your experiences in Seregost's prison and your successful escape. Suddenly your mind is grasped by the spirit and a stream of images comes to you, hazy and dreamlike. You see a man and a woman, walking together through beautiful fields, hand in hand. They are clearly very much in love, but you notice that the woman does not seem entirely normal. Her features are ever so slightly monstrous. Regardless, the man is enraptured by her. Emotions come to you that are not your own, love and happiness, but in the background a deep and growing sorrow. Okay. Did the woman look like an Ewok at all? Then abruptly everything changes. Gruesome scenes flash before you, furious slashing, dismembered limbs in blood, so much blood. You see the man through the eyes of the woman lying on a cold stone floor, completely ripped apart. You see her reaching out to him, but the light is fading from your shared vision. She is dying, and the weight of this is suffocating you. Just in time, she releases you. You gasp for air as more images come to you. A face, beautiful but dark. Not the same as the woman's, but similar. Related. Hatred comes to you, the most intense hatred you've ever experienced. Hatred is this being's purpose now, and then realization. This face must belong to Lhaereth the Stained. Okay, wait. So, the woman, the happy, loving woman who sees her beloved ripped to pieces on the floor is related to Lhaereth the Stained. Okay. I am surprised. The spirit sees that you finally understand and shows you another image, this time different, clearer. This must be somewhere nearby, not a memory. You see another statue, a twin of this one, standing in the Chadash. The red waters pass through an iron gate and the stone walls behind it. It must be behind Seregost itself, further upstream. You can feel a forlorn attachment to this statue, as if the spirit yearns to be closer to it. The man's face appears in your mind for just a moment, and the spirit shows you an almost tangible connection through the waters. You get the sense that you could pull this connection to travel to the other watching stone. The image fades away, and you can feel the spirit trying to form a word in your mouth. You allow the word to form. Bargain. The spirit shows you what you must do to be allowed passage. Your hate-fueled visions of slain Merivale, Lhaereth struck down in her throne room, and Seregost in ruins. Sorry, that was a deliberate sentence fragment. The spirit shows you what you must do to be allowed passage. Your hate-fueled visions of slain Merivale, Lhaereth struck down in her throne room, and Seregost in ruins. You tell the spirit that you do mean to end Lhaereth's reign of terror, one way or another. You feel a bit uncomfortable at the spirit's murderous delight, but you believe she will now allow you access to Seregost and beyond. Great. Phew. Okay. Word has reached you that Faeron of the Grey Company has a plan for penetrating the defenses of Seregost, and has asked for you by name. Oh, sure. Now you want to talk to me, Faeron. All right, we're on a roll now. Whoa. We got a posse here, huh?
We are hard-pressed in this place.
Ah, Gryfflet, as usual, your timing is uncanny. The threat of Lhaereth's plague still exists, and the time to act is now. I hear you have discovered another way into Seregost. Is this true? You explained that the Watching Stones in Seregost consider Lhaereth an enemy as well, and have allowed you safe passage to and from Seregost. The Watching Stones? Can we really trust such fell beings? We must take the risk. Here is my plan. I have gathered some soldiers, and more will be coming. They will move into Kalagijak and create a bulwark there. My hope is that this will trigger an attack from the majority of the forces left in Seregost and distract Lhaereth from our true intentions. That is where we come in. We cannot risk a full invasion, even if that were possible, because of the plague. Only the three of us are inoculated against it, and even then, I am unsure if we will survive direct exposure to it in a concentrated form. We have no choice. The threat to our homelands is too great. We will form a small strike team and enter this den of evil ourselves. Gather some companions, be sure they are inoculated themselves, and meet us in Seregost. We will find a way to Lhaereth's throne room, and do what we can to end this threat. And no, I will not allow Viznak to come this time. He is but a child, after all. No Viznak? What? Okay. Find the Rangers in Seregost. So that's it. So now we just... Now, I should be able to do the instance. Right? Right. Where is it? Come on now. Yes. Okay. Great. Oh, so I could actually set the level. I could have set the level low. It's fine. Let's just go. Create instance. Launch now. Launch now. Hang on. Here's where I set it. Let's set it to 114 like the rest of them. Can't do it, huh? Not allowed? Why does it not say launch now? What? Why can't I launch it? I'm so bad at the instance finder. Oh, there we go. What? I can't change it? I thought I could change it. Fine. Good. Okay.
Deep in the heart of Seregost, Lhaereth the Stained prepares to unleash a second great plague upon the realms of men. Any hope of thwarting her lies on the intrepid few, led by Rangers Rhadrog and Faeron, who have gained entry to her doorless keep.
Yeah. Be on your guard, friends. We do not know what awaits us. That Uruk did say this place was guarded by Lhaereth's deadliest spawn. I thought she had no spawn. I thought that was her grievance. That she was spawnless. Alright, well, hang on. I'm just gonna... There we go, it's fine. What is that skill? Hidden knife? Oh, throw a knife? That doesn't seem very useful under the circumstances. Look! A blood ink page! Oh, what are they called? Blood-stained pages? This is totally different? Oh, the blood ink page is right. So then where are my other blood-stained? Never mind. You have found a discarded letter. It's writing by a graceful yet angular hand. The deep red ink smells like strange plants. Okay. Okay, so this is the one. All right.
Dulgabêth. I am far too shaken by the loss of our dear Lord Sauron and our utter defeat for all this talk of rightful heirs. Save it.
I should have known that Lhaereth's voice would sound like oh, I'm blanking. What's her name? The matriarch of the Addams family. Anyway. Okay. Morticia, yes. Morticia Addams is what she sounds like. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to find all these bloodstained pages. That'll be awesome. Blood ink pages, excuse me. Not to be confused with the bloodstained pages.
You are the Mouth of Sauron and will talk. Very well. You wish to talk of heirs? One was promised me by the Dark Lord himself after the war was won.
Okay, hang on. Let me stealth my way in here first. There's a gate over here and a gate over there. I'm going to stealth here while he's not looking. Just to get this guy started. Okay, good. There we go. Great. Okay, gotta take out these guards, obviously. Alright. Black Numenorian servant. Hey, why did that corpse call for help? That just doesn't seem right. Okay. I guess if they will continue wandering through, I don't have much choice. Oh my goodness. I haven't done a fellowship maneuver in ages. I don't even remember how these work. That is the first fellowship maneuver I think I have executed in more than 2 years. Okay, Merivale Hostess. Yikes. Yeah, I think doing this at 114 was just right. There are too many of them. I'm really not confident that I could solo this. But okay. Well, there's another blood ink page over there. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can... Do I absolutely need to kill everybody in here? Because that... With instances, you know, I'm never sure. I think I'm too close. Yeah. Oh, well. All right. She's really in my personal space here. I am feeling uncomfortable. Okay. See, so I don't think I need to go into that corner. Hang on, I didn't get the page, in fact. Why are the pages listed out of
husband
order?
me and rule Mordor together in Sauron's place?
All right. Okay. Yeah. Don't think I need your corner of the room, so I'm just going to leave them behind. The nice thing is I don't think these dudes respawn in an instance, right? Oh, can I? Oh, I gotta go around the corner. All right.
Know that I am of the first days and last of my kind. It is I who is worthy to be his bride. Stand next to him, give him an heir, and remind me, why were you worthy?
Okay, so am I understanding correctly that Lhaereth's goal had been to have a baby with Sauron? Okay. Also, where are we going? Is there a door? Both of these side wings seem to be dead ends. Oh, there is a door. Okay. Wow. So I don't absolutely have to kill. No, it's locked. Maybe I do. Fine, this is only too common in instances that it just makes me fight everybody I don't want to fight. Turn away. Darn it. Are those shadows respawning? There seem to be a virtually limitless number of them. Alright, then I guess we gotta fight this dude over here too. Okay. Did that... open the door? No. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Turn around. No. Total failure, Gryfflet. Embarrassing failure. They detected your stealth again. So poorly done.
Brother, it seems you have failed in your task. We have uninvited guests.
Oh, that's her,
Perhaps you should get to your task then, sister. Entertain them.
Oh, must I do everything?
If you insist, we shall do this together.
Okay. Is that a...
For Lady Lhaereth!
That's a boy Marival? Have I ever seen one? I didn't know they came with Y chromosomes.
Some reverie, brother. The comforts of home.
Man, okay, this takes some doing. Oh, stop with the throwing me around. Boy. Okay, pretty glad I have a healer with me for this one here, Kyriana. Appreciate that. Oops. Darn it. Coming back. Excuse me, guys.
It seems
Oops.
you have failed in your task. We have uninvited guests.
Alright, we'll try again.
Perhaps you should get to your task then, sister. Entertain them.
Should I get her first?
Must I do everything?
If you insist, we shall do this together.
Maybe I'll go for her first. He's got 157. Will she not come in until I attack him?
For Lady Lhaereth!
Alright, let's try this again. There she is.
Allow me some revelry,
No, she's
brother.
just as bad.
The comforts of home.
Alright. Since we've started in on him, we'll just keep him going. Okay. All right. Oh, there, we got him. That's something. Coldgrew, mistress of the household. Okay, so that's like her bodyguard and her... Is that a hat she's wearing? It looks like... I think it's a little tiara? With like dangly things? Oh yeah. Okay. Phew. Yeah, thanks guys. You were a big help in there, Rhadrog and Faeron. Huh. Okay. Now we go forward. We've got some Black Numenorian sorcerers. Blood ink page over here. I love how they're called hostesses. It's like unexpectedly, you know, inviting. Okay.
5 brave little mice scamper into the cat's den. Brave, foolish little mice. Oh, forgive me, Dulgabêth. I was over hasty, and in my grief and loss, cruel. Be my consort and king. Together, we shall conquer and rule.
Okay. Sorry, I'm like having to concentrate to an unusual extent on combat here, which I don't like to do. But you know, sometimes when you're invading Seregost, you have to do some combat. Alright, I'm getting the peripherals here first. Also making sure I don't miss any pages, of course. Looks like we attracted some attention anyway, huh? Okay. Let's go around the other side. I see that Rhadrog and Faeron came in here so they can have a better view. You know what I really admire? I really admire the business sense of whoever was the upholsterer who sold to Sauron this evil, this evil rug pattern in bulk. Because, man, that guy must have been some kind of business dude, you know? They just convinced Sauron, probably Sauron and the Witch King, that, like, this rug was just de rigueur for every evil fortress he ever made. I mean, can you imagine the quantity of evil rug he managed to sell? It's pretty remarkable. Okay, we have attracted a crowd now. Alright, well there goes the big guard. So we should be able to take out the courtiers and sorcerers with somewhat less challenge. Okay, one more sorcerer. Alright. One more Ugrukhôr. Right there she is, right? Lhaereth the Stained. Only 2 million hit points, so that's fine. What's over there? Oh, me.
I'm afraid I have no time to play with you. My great plague is finished, and it is time to rain death upon my enemies. Dulgabêth, my dear, come out and deal with these pests.
Is the chronology weird? Or is he not dead? Is this like an undead Dulgabêth? Oh yeah, Dulgabêth the Broken. I think we did it correctly chronologically. All right. That was a little more than a hiss. Oh yeah, he's been, like, definitely warped in some kind of way. Am I in an AoE effect? I feel like I'm in an AoE effect. Oh, yeah, come over here. He used to be a better conversationalist, admittedly. Okay. We got this guy. Okay. Disrupt Lhaereth the Stained. Oh, hang on. Is it? Dulgabêth silver chest. Okay, we're good. Oh wait, what? Where did he go? Hang on. I didn't miss any pages, did I? There's no pages by her throne? I still got 5 to go. I got 1 out there in the room. I don't think I missed any. I usually notice those things. Okay, 1 up here.
Banners of the White Tree crawl all over Gorgoroth. If you are so worthy of the throne, do something about it while I arrange the meeting of our peers.
So she did notice that. Okay. I will do my improbable stabbing of a bat that's way up in the air with my dagger thing. Okay. Nice.
Yes. Once again, I insist we stand before what remains of the Dark Lord's lieutenants and sanctify our troth. Or would you have them band together and war against us?
I am really glad that I'm glad I did them in the right order. It's very affirming. If I had done this before I'd done the epic quest line, then I would have been confused. Where's the stupid bat? I can't even see it. Oh, more or less here. All right. Okay, what do we have? Goblin assistance, huh? Here's like the plague cauldrons. I got 3 pages left. There's got to be a page in this room. Improbably strong goblin assistance. What is this skill? Return strike? Why can I never use it? Okay. There's Rhadrog and Faeron, our royal observers. Okay. So basically Lhaereth did the classic like Bond villain, I'm going to leave you in this room to die
Just goes to show. Okay. All right, fine. Okay, there goes. Now I've got a bunch of levers. And no more pages. Except one down here, I bet. Ah, thought I could maybe get them before they noticed us. Okay. So these are like the plague vats from which she's planning to do horrible things and release the bigger, worse plague.
You who failed in battle, who failed in strategy, in diplomacy, in foresight, in all but vainglorious strutting. I have you now, Dulgabêth, right where you belong.
Okay, so we are having her... I said no? Okay. Hang on, I'm just going to enjoy a meal here for a second, Jolog, if you don't mind. Okay, so he's a plague-deformed something or other. I don't really know what this guy is. Okay. Okay. There's a door up here. Hang on, but there are other levers and things we're meant to do first. Okay. See, now that guy is definitely a troll. Okay. I think I was supposed to do that one last. I think I did him out of order there. Because that one I did first is clearly the worst one. Just got to check and make sure there are no pages or anything in here. I still have 2 pages left. Alright, I'll do them in reverse order. Oh. A pair of test subjects. These seem to have been Orcs ones. Aha! See, there is a page in here.
Welcome to Seregost, O black world. Mouth of Sauron, red and scarred of face. Simpering, wretched fool! Did you really think I would wed the likes of you?
Okay. I think, given the fact that our pages are starting to run out. We're getting close-ish. Okay. I don't mean run out. I mean, you know, we're almost getting them all. Is that the first door? Yes. There's our Gondorian observers, who have apparently pledged strict neutrality in their approach to this mission. Never have I seen more useless NPCs in an instance than they are proving to be.
Persistent little mice, aren't you? As you wish. Come and face my wrath.
Okay. Is your wrath way upstairs? Oh, hang on. Okay. We got some bats up here. Oh, yeah, they're downstairs. Where's... Can I hit them from here? I can't even see. I can't even tell where they are. These bats are really vexatious this way. There's another one. Is that all of them? Can never see them anyway, so... Okay. Ugh. Can I hit him from here? On a slope, too, I can't even see the rings on the floor. Nor do I know where the AoE is. Okay. Well, that guy was actually close to eye level for a minute. Okay, fine. Am I targeting him? Who knows? Hey, my return strike skill. Okay. Ugh. Useless bat. Okay. Oh. I think we're getting close to her wrath now. Oh, man. I wish her wrath involved fewer of these bats. Okay. Oh, look. It's the Gondorian observers.
You struggle against the very hand of fate, fools. I will have my justice. Gondor will pay for Sauron's death, and you can do nothing to stop me.
I suspect that to be untrue.
Come, my pets. My greatest work is ready.
Rhadrog and I will engage her and do what we can to delay her. You must destroy the cauldrons before her bats can release the plague. Okay. What do I do?
Let us dance, mortals.
Do I attack them?
You are powerless.
No, I don't do
stop
crafting.
me.
Okay. Oh, I do. I have to attack them. Okay. Fine. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all the mobs are leaving me alone. Alright, I'm about to take out my second cauldron. Boom. Off it goes.
No!
Yes.
All my plans, all my plague, undone. But I am not finished. Oh no. I promise you this. When you think your battle's won, when you think your loved one's safe, when the horrors of Seregost are a faded memory, and I am but a lingering nightmare, then I will come for you, and yours will be a slow and painful death. Goodbye, and sweet dreams.
So that was a really, really long final speech.
You have your wish, Dulgabêth, my dear. You will rule Mordor with me. Not by my side, it is true, but at my heel.
Okay. All right. We did it. We did one of the Lost Lore of Gorgoroth quests. The story is complete. These must be Lhaereth's correspondences with Dulgabêth, written after the fall of Sauron. It is clear she strung him along in order to get him close and finish him. Her ruthlessness is truly something to be feared. Phenomenal. All right. Well, I'm going to put this down here. Oh man, I got so many things to open. Okay. Oh, and I got some Nirnhoth stuff there. Okay. That's it, yeah? We open the... Hang on. Was it? Meaningful locket? I got a meaningful locket, huh? Which deed did I complete? Lost Lore of Seregost, yeah. Sure did. And... okay, yeah. Great. So that's it, yeah? We just end the instance now? No, that's not what I mean. Leave instance. Okay. Yeah, I want to leave it. Good. Thank you, Kyriana. Could not in any way have done that without you, for sure. Having a healer is such a luxury. Oh my goodness. Of course, as you all know, keeping an eye on my morale and like healing myself is like not my strength. Okay. Find the Rangers? Where? Oh. I have to go all the way back up there now? Fine. Fine. Hopefully, with any luck. So now I still have to get those last 6 pages. Oh my goodness, it's late. We should stop here, actually. I'll tell you what. Let's go up to Seregost and then I'll stop. So that I'm a little bit less confused at the beginning of next time. And when will next time be? I believe it will be next week. I should be here again next week. That'll be 3 weeks in a row. Crazy. Grumpy Bird, I will see you at the Moot tomorrow. That is fantastic. Yes, tomorrow is New England Moot here in New Hampshire. I'm going to be up in Derry, New Hampshire, and we're going to be, hang on, going the wrong way. There we go. We'll be up in Derry, New Hampshire at Studio Lab, where Maggie and I filmed Rings and Realms, and we're going to have a really fun moot tomorrow. New England Moot. That is going to be excellent. Glad you're going to be there, Grumpy Bird. Yeah, I have to say, Lhaereth's blaming of the Mouth of Sauron for the defeat. The most interesting thing to me there is that she does not seem to acknowledge the destruction of the Ring of Power at all. Like, she seems to think that the army of Gondor won the battle at the Black Gate, which is what somehow led to Sauron's sudden overthrow. I mean, her grasp on the cause and effect of the situation when it comes to Sauron's downfall is really interesting. Like, it makes me wonder, are they suggesting that they didn't really know, that is, his lieutenants didn't really know about the ring and how it worked and what it did? How did they think? Why did they think Barad-dûr collapsed? I wonder. Why do they think yeah. Oh, I was supposed to talk to the Rangers before the instance? Oops. They stand before a large door? Really? Where? Blood-stained pages. Okay. 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 But I'm not anywhere close to the ring now. Quest ring. I think... Anyway, I gotta figure this out. Hang on a second. Oops. That's not good. Where are they? I'm like right on top of them. So the quest ring just takes me to the Watcher here. Fine. Okay. So they're in here somewhere. The quest ring is wrong. Gotcha. Okay. That's fine. Let me go over here to where I found, where I saw, there it is. Bloodstained page. And I'll leave it there for next time. That'll remind me where I am and what I'm doing. Okay. Great. So next time, next week, I will hopefully discover all 6 of my remaining bloodstained pages. And so that will be the final end of the Agarnaith sort of landscape quests, right? We've now done the one instance. I need to do the other 2, right? The other 2 instances, the other 2 raids. Are they raids, I think? Did they open up? Hang on, hang on. Wait, they were non-scaling, weren't they? Okay, now the Abyss of Mordor is still not open. And what do I have to do to open those? Find the spots again? Okay. And then Plateau of Gorgoroth. Okay, yeah. Dungeons of Narbont. Okay, so I got to go to their entrances. All right. So that's what we'll do. I will first try to find the rest of the Bloodstained pages. Oh, we have to have story time, too, for the Inkstained pages. So we'll do the story time. We'll find the rest of the Bloodstained pages. Then we'll be done with the landscape. Then I'll go do those two. We'll see how I do those 2 raids next time. Wait, I have to do discovery deeds? Not like complete the deeds, but actually just find them. Right. So one's in Narbond and one's in, what, Mordath? I don't even remember where that is. Is that up in Udun? No, that's Mornaur I was thinking of. Oh, in front of Barad-dûr. Right. Okay, I remember that one now. All right. Yeah, right, that's the prisons. Okay. I remember. Okay, so next time we'll do those. We'll do those, and I will, yeah, okay. And then I think at that point, we'll in fact be done with Mordor. And then after that, I'll plan to do the Hobbit quests, for the Hobbit Alliance quests, which I've begun. And I should be able, I think, to do them all now, hopefully, since I've finished with Mordor and I don't know what further I can do. Anyway, yes. Okay. Cool. Very good. Then that's what we'll plan for next time. We'll see. I don't know if we'll get to do all of those things next time. Raids can be kind of time consuming. But we'll see if we can do those, and we'll see how close we can get. See how close we can get to that, and then that'll get us pretty close to, I think actually I'll be able to do, so next week will be the 24th, and then the following week will be on Halloween itself. And I should be able to broadcast on Halloween also. It'll be 4 weeks in a row. How exciting will that be? So by Halloween, I should be done with Mordor. My goal will be to be moving on from Mordor and on into Mirkwood by Halloween Day. All right. Very good. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. That was, thank you especially, Druid's Fire, for your assistance in helping me get through that instance. And everybody stay tuned. Druid's Fire's stream is coming up, so stay tuned for that. Thanks, everybody. Bye now. Thanks for joining in on my rambles around Standing Stone's brilliant digital adaptation of Tolkien's world. If you enjoy these adventures, please consider supporting this and other entertaining educational programming by donating at signumuniversity.org/fund.